I quite often get people asking the question, what is a personal brand and why has it all of a sudden become something so important? It's a bit of a buzzword that we're seeing more and more around the place. And I want to say, first of all, it's actually nothing new. Really, your work only gets you so far. Your professional capability only says so much about you. It doesn't really speak for itself anymore. But it's always been the case that who you are matters. That idea of it's not what you know, but who you know that really counts. And this is really just an extension of that for this whole new landscape that we're in now, because the capacity that everybody has to create connections with people right across the planet has never been easier. It's never quite been like this. And so with that comes the need to show up in more authentic ways, to let people know who you really are. And so this expression of who you really are, it's kind of, we've been dabbling in this space on platforms like Facebook, and a lot of people have resisted that because it's felt like vacuous content creation. You know, here's what I had for breakfast today. And really your personal brand kind of sidesteps that aspect of it. This is not just about sort of trying to get attention and pick me, kind of let people know what, like it's actually, it's personal branding is about networking with purpose. It actually aligns your personal story, your brand, how people know you, with the work that you're doing. What are you wanting to achieve today? And so you can see how this nexus of the personal, the professional, it's changing so quickly. And so the need or the opportunity that's there for people to really see more of who you are, to no longer hide behind this avatar and no longer just be this, you know, one, two-dimensional kind of name, title. That's it. Like there's actually real depth to who you are and how you show up online. And of course, with the capability to show up on video, it's never been more important to be able to show up as yourself. And it doesn't mean sort of revealing all your deepest secrets, but it is about showing more of who you are and letting people understand that more and more. So what I hear though, you know, that the biggest issue I hear with a lot of people is that they don't like how they look and sound on video. That's one thing, and we have Project V for coaching in that space. But the other big thing that I hear people say is their story's just not worth sharing. You know, I just want my work to speak for itself. And that's why the personal brand course that we have here, you can do in your own time, that it actually helps you unlock what is my personal story, and then how do I align that with my purpose. When you bring those two things together, and it's not only the story of who you are today, but what's led you up to where you are today and where you're going. Those aspects of your personal story, when you combine that with your ultimate purpose, your professional capability, it creates, I think, more than a three-dimensional online presence. It's a way for people to get to really know who you are beyond, as I say, the title and whatever else might be apparent from just those aspects. And platforms like LinkedIn are an incredible way to do that now. And it is really those who don't show up professionally in this space are going to be increasingly left behind. Yes, it's about being a person of influence, not an influencer who's just trying to build an audience for the sake of it, but actually being a person of note who's known within their industry, who is called on for commentary and an input into the media news cycle, for example. So real opportunities there. You don't want to be left behind in this space. So if you want to unpack more of what it means for you to have a personal brand, what it actually looks like to recognize the value of your story as it is, and to combine that with your professional purpose, everything else you're wanting to achieve in life, then this course could be a great point to start to really unpack what is the personal brand, what is it not, and how do I go about really building it out. It goes into, takes you through step by step a really close look at all aspects of your life. It's your personal brand. Check it out.